All right, so volume of prisms. Okay, and again, I've already posted a few other videos on how to find the volume of rectangular prisms, of triangular prisms, and this just talks about all the other prisms there are. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and give you an example for each and every single one of them, but I just want to touch base. So, in general, okay, you want to, the first thing you want to do is you want to identify it as a prism. And you're going to know it's a prism if you end up seeing rectangles, okay? So that's how we know it's a prism right off the bat. So now what you want to do is you want to identify the base, the parallel bases. So look for two figures that I guess they repeat and they're parallel to each other. In this case, we have our shape right here, and this is actually a trapezoid. So this is actually a trapezoidal prism. Now remember how in your prisms, your bases are parallel and congruent. So if that's 6, that's 6. If that's 10, that's 10. If that's 4, that's 4. Okay. So the first thing, again, we identified the base. I'm going to just draw it here. My base happens to be a trapezoid. And so to find the area of the trapezoid, I'm going to use the trapezoid area formula, which is the sum of my bases times my height divided by 2. My bases are 4 and 10. Okay, so my bases are 4 and 10, so it's going to be 4 plus 10 times my height, which is 6, divided by 2. I didn't really have to do much on this problem because everything was given. Keep in mind that you might encounter problems where you have to find unknown values. It's perfectly normal. And so we found out that the area of the base to be 42. And since the letter capital B stands for area of the base, we can say that area of the base is 42. Remember how the height is simply the distance between the two bases. In this case, we know that the height is 20. And since the height is 20, now we're just going to find the area, the volume, because volume in a prism, any prism, is area of the base times the height. My area of the base is 42. My height is 20. I multiply them. And so the volume of this figure here is 840 units cubed, whatever they may be. So again, this was the trapezoidal prism because the base happened to be a trapezoid. Here's another one. Pictures didn't come out amazing, but they're hexagons. I hope it's clear. And we have a whole bunch of rectangles connecting these two hexagons. So my bases are hexagons. And what I need to do is I need to find the area of the hexagon. Well, to find the area of the hexagon, area in any regular polygon is our apothem times perimeter divided by 2. Now they're telling us that each side is 6, so right off the bat I know that my perimeter, 6 times 6, is 36. And they're also telling us that the apothem is 5. And so this one was one that we really didn't have to do much because everything was given. But you might encounter problems where you have to find the unknown values. Again, just look at how to find the area of a polygon video. So here the area is just 5 times 36 divided by 2. So 5 times 36 divided by 2. So the area of this figure, which I can use big B to represent it, is 90. Because again, big B stands for area of the base. The distance between the two hexagons, it's clear, it's 12. And now to find the volume, again, it don't matter if the base changed, volume of a prism is always area of the base times the height. So it's honestly just 90 times 12. 90 times 12. The area of the base, the volume of the figure is 1080 units cubed, whatever they may be. So again, guys, the little things you have to remember. First, make sure it's a prism so that you know you have to use this formula. Okay, you're gonna know this by just noting how there's rectangles. Second, identify the base. Look for the two shapes that are parallel to each other. That's going to be your base. They're going to be congruent. So it don't really matter which shape you look for information because they're going to have the same information. Find the area of the base by using the appropriate area formula. Find the height between the two bases. Multiply them. Pretty much done. That easy, guys.